top-seeded Indiana Hoosiers. De'Aaron Hill Jr. is the running back. The quick pass is intercepted. It's going to be run in for an Indiana touchdown.
First play of the game is a pick six.
Pons on the first play of the game.
First play of the game is a pick six. Indiana ain't playing with them boys. They ain't playing with them ducks.
Dante Moore. Look at D'Angelo
First play of the game is a pick six.
Of an outbreaking route, and his eyes are in the backfield the whole way. The ball's
Indiana ain't playing with none of you, man. They ain't playing playoffs.
And takes it to the house. The vision defense that Indiana will play throughout this game make it very difficult to take those 3 access completions. And Pons, who is a lockdown corner into the boundary, will make you pay every single time.
First play of the game is a pick six. Well, that is.
Dan Lanning likes to go for it a lot on 4th down. He's not going to have to make that decision. Malik Benson the run after the catch. Down to the 40-yard line. D'Angelo Pons the stop.
And this is a very aggressive group. You see overload 4 guys coming on the left side of the center. 1 guy drops out. It's a simulated pressure, and Bryant Haynes does that over and over again. They try to mess with your rules from a protection standpoint. You're probably going to have a lot of free hitters. The quarterback, though, can beat it with quick throws. He does it to Benson.
Fisher's the leader. Dante Moore said he was troubled in the regular season game, that Fisher kept hollering out what play was coming. Moore over the middle, caught, first down. Good throw to Jay Harris. Play action pass, design rollout, Sadiq the catch, and it's another Oregon first down. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Sadiq has 8 touchdown catches, which leads all FBS tight ends.
It is their first.
Timeout by Indiana. They're on their heels. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down on the drive. A pocket again to the end zone. Touchdown! Jamari Johnson! Seven minutes and 38 seconds, and Moore 5 out of 8 on the drive for 50.
And how about the guts and maturity and poise displayed by the 20-year-old Dante Moore, who after the disappointment early answers back.
Hemby is the running back. He'll split time with Kalon Black. Plenty of time. Mendoza, another back shoulder throw and a catch in traffic.
And the timing is so incredible, and the precision and strength of Surratt to work through the contact of the defender, flip at the last second. This is well covered. This is well defended. But guess what? On a perfectly timed back shoulder, you can't stop.
Not as dramatic as the moves were in Eugene on 3rd down and 4. He's on target. Caught the tight end, Riley Nowakowski. Taken across the boundary by Bryce Betcher, the linebacker, Oregon's leading tackler. 8th play of the drive. Hemby rips through the middle of the defense. First down Hoosiers. Inside the 18-yard line, he got 11. Washington's a terrific player. He's 330 pounds. Hemby turns the corner, has a lead blocker inside the 5 and out of bounds. They're going to mark him out at the 7. He's at the left end of the offensive line. Mendoza, end zone, caught!
Touchdown.
Touchdown! Omar Cooper!
And I just love this design. You see the inside leverage, which you're going to beat with an outbreaking route every time. Usually, it's Surratt on the outside on the back shoulder this part of the field. Instead, this time, they go with a slot formation. They get Cooper lined up against a safety and Aaron Flowers, and you don't have a lot of room as a quarterback.
They had a very tough time on 3rd down against Texas Tech. And that continues. Jay Harris driven back by Mikhail Kamara.
That nigga don't like he was Superman or something.
Told us yesterday, graduated in 3 years, very proud that he came out of the Haas School of Business in Berkeley with a degree. He told us it's the 2nd-rated undergraduate business school in the country behind Penn. We looked it up, and he wasn't lying. Here's that running ability we talked about earlier. First down and and much more. Finally shoved out of bounds by Aaron Flowers at the 41.
Well, it's really, really well done because it's a pressure up the middle. It's really well defended and blocked by Black, who picks it up. And the only guy that sees Mendoza take off is Washington. And at 330 pounds, he's really fast, but he's not as fast as Mendoza. So athletic in the open field.
He was running.
He walked onto the football team, had to give up a partial baseball scholarship and paid his own way for 2.5 years. Now he might have to decide. His dad is here tonight. He might have to decide for pro career with football or baseball, as he's going to be drafted in the NFL. Mendoza, the ball is loose. It got ripped out by Nasir Wyatt. Back in the hands of Mendoza, and Wyatt gets there again. A loss of 20.
Boy.
Likely to be the top 2 picks if Moore goes into the NFL draft. He hasn't made up that decision yet. The ball slips out of his hand as he wound up to throw. And Indiana has it inside the 5. Mario Landino came up with the ball for the Hoosiers. Or might have collided with De'Aaron Hill as he wound up to fire.
That's exactly what happened. And without Whittington, without Davidson, they have not had a ton of reps with Hill. They have an RPO called. Hill gets too close. And as Moore is pulling it back, it hits the nose of the football against the left shoulder pad. And a massive mistake, but probably could have been avoided with more experienced backfield.
Mendoza with Black, the running back. Black straight ahead, touchdown. Kaylon Black.
Thanks for calling Discover.
Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback. What's cashback?
Buy what you need, earn a...
With the Indiana Hoosiers, if you give them an inch, they take a mile. And Dante Moore's second mistake, miscommunication with the back, results in a fumble recovered by Landino. And a couple plays later, Black pays it off to give him a 2-score lead.
Harris, the running back, on 2nd and 3. Play action fake. Moore running out of time and gets sacked. Dominique Ratcliffe and Tyreek Tucker.
Wow, they.
Under 6 minutes to go in the half.
They on his
3rd and 12. Moore under pressure again and down at the 31.
Take a backseat to nobody, and it's really across the board. They're phenomenal.
Hey, man, Indiana ain't playing.
Mendoza, another back shoulder throw to Surratt. They throw a flag. He caught the ball anyway with Theron Johnson all over him. Back shoulder throw is coming, don't you, if you're guarding this guy?
They played it well.
He
Obviously
still
grabs the jersey with the left hand, results in the flag. You cannot cover that. I don't care what the you cannot play the back shoulder much better.
So Cignetti brought him to James Madison in the portal, where he excelled. Now he's a Hoosier. Deep throw, Charlie Becker!
Catch that shit in.
Indiana!
I'm telling you, bro. I'm sitting, bro. Indiana's
They
not
can throw it
playing,
over
bro.
your head. It's press
Indiana
coverage.
gonna
Fernando
win it all,
Mendoza
bro.
knows exactly where he's going.
I got a
He
feeling
just has
Indiana
to take
gonna
care
win
of the
it all,
safety.
bro.
His eyes start there to the left. Then his
But
helmet swivels
Miami
over,
that
which
team
buys
too,
just
though,
enough
man.
time for Thieneman. Can't get over the top. And Becker,
gonna be a dog
the
fight.
emergence since the Penn State game has been phenomenal. 6'4" with tremendous speed. He's added a deep throw element to what already was a remarkably balanced wide receiver core.
He's very speedy, great size at 6'4", terrific hands. They're going to have to throw it with regularity. He gets hit, lost the ball again. Daniel Ndukwe knocked it out.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And it is Indiana ball.
And how about the hit by Ndukwe, who's had to step up in the absence of Stephen Daly. He arrives immediately and makes the play.
Bro,
Attention to
Indiana,
detail is
bro.
remarkable.
Their defense is
Mendoza
phenomenal.
handled the high snap. And down inside the 10-yard line. Gigantic pro-Indiana crowd, and they're loving every minute of it. Hemby straight ahead. With little
He's
resistance,
short.
he powers down to the goal line, and he's
He's
just
short.
short.
He's short.
Hemby's the running back. Mendoza, quick pass, touchdown! Elijah Surratt.
34-7 at
And this
halftime.
ball got out so quickly, and Surratt did such a great job. Is he down right there? Where's the ball?
It's a touchdown.
Not sure there's enough from that look to overturn it. But he knows he's about to get absolutely plastered from a sleep standpoint, but they felt like they had their team prepared.
They both looked exhausted yesterday, understandably so. Good catch by Johnson.
Bruh.
To give them something to take into the locker room. And it's short.
35-7 at halftime. Oh my God, bro. They getting their ass
On target,
torched.
but short.
They getting their ass torched.
With some emotional stability. Mendoza on target, not a surprise. Elijah
Oh
Surratt.
my gosh, bro. 35-7.
Baseball player walking
That-
on and becoming a tone setter as they transition to Big Ten. It's amazing.
Mendoza far sideline, another perfect throw and a catch by Becker. Said he hadn't made up his mind, but you got the sense his first love is football. Mendoza pulls it down and scrambles. Spinning around, the ball comes out, and wouldn't you know, Indiana recovers it.
In the mobility and just how sneaky it
Man,
is.
that was a nice spin, though.
I thought he might
That
split
was a
the
nice
safeties.
spin.
I mean, he makes Washington miss, and he's right through it, tries to spin out of it. It's a good job popping it out. But like always, Indiana does the little things. The offensive line at 310-plus pounds.
And now 5 wide receivers on 3rd down and 5
no
for
recovery,
Mendoza.
though.
To the end zone, wide open receiver and a touchdown. E.J. Williams.
Oregon, bro. Oregon, gang. What's going on, Oregon, bro? 41-7 in the 3rd quarter, bro. Like, what?
Williams, a transfer from Clemson.
And how about the route? How about the throw? How about the separation?
Meanwhile, an injury
Oh
on the
my
Oregon side. Isaiah World, the left tackle, limped off late in the first half. Fox Crater, redshirt freshman, is in at left tackle. Here's De'Aaron Hill. One man to beat. He got slowed down enough that the Hoosiers run him down inside the 5-yard line.
Dan Lane has got to be thrilled with the way his offense starts the second half. Creates a big play on the ground. A couple plays later, they pay it off. So a good response by that side of the ball for the Ducks.
Man, that was a good run.
Against the Hurricanes. Jay Harris, the running back, in the pistol. And
Touchdown.
down to the goal line.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. Four receivers to the right, the 3 widest in a bunch. Moore throws it to the other side. Single
caught it.
coverage.
Good
Jamari
point.
Johnson the catch for 2.
Thanks for calling Discover.
Hi, I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback.
bro,
What's
nobody wanna
cashback?
hear
Buy
this
what you
shit.
need, earn a little extra back.
Even on a baseball bat?
You betcha.
How about a flamethrower?
But Mendoza would have to fight for Hoover, likely to be the backup again. Fernando, incomplete pass. Time to put in the younger brother. That's it. Yank him. Might see Alberto tonight. He got in late against Alabama. Mitch McCarthy. Of course. Second punt of the night, hits at the 5 and stops. Dante Moore's
Boy,
9
they
out of
thick
14 for
far back.
112. A touchdown and an interception for a pick 6. He's throwing a deep bomb. And it is caught. Jeremiah McClellan. If you're a Hoosier fan.
And he had to fight through a lot of contact, too. I mean, that could have very easily been
Good
called pass
shit.
interference. Instead, McClellan, who's been really good.
To throw 40 touchdown passes in a season. The other 3 all Buckeyes. Dwayne Haskins, C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields. DeCorian Moore. Another big play for Oregon. Oregon's 5 out of 7 on third down. Both teams have been outstanding on third down tonight in contrast to the regular season meeting. Some nifty footwork by De'Aaron Hill. Tyreek Tucker took him down. Final 44 seconds of the third quarter. The pitch to Harris. He's in trouble and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Indiana takes over on downs.
Great recognition. Oregon runs this fullback dive all the time. This is the change up off of it. They fake it. They go with the Vegas pitch. You're not going to fool Indiana. And again, he threw a couple lasers there in the fourth quarter to secure the victory.
15-play drive to win. In typical of Ole Miss, they were still throwing the ball in the end zone on the last play of the game. Mendoza's pass deep downfield. Cooper hit the deck at the 30-yard line, as did Jaden Kennedy, and there is no flag. 199 games in his college football career. Kenyon Sadiq against top 5 teams, Ohio State and Notre Dame both last year. Northwestern, by the way, is now the losing team, and they block a punt for good measure. Daniel Ndukwe, what a night he's had.
Bro.
It's amazing. Completely relentless. And when you put those 4s up in the air in the fourth quarter, it's a reminder that you still have 15 minutes to go, and you do not let up.
Indiana, Kalon Black, the running back. Mendoza fires, back line of the end zone, touchdown. Elijah Surratt.
Ain't no fucking way.
He lived there for a while as a child.
The AT&T Connected Cam
Yeah,
shows
bro.
just an
Yeah, Rex better
absolute
move.
seed.
But that's gonna hit your
Right in the
dome.
back of the end zone. They cover number 1. They cover number 2. You still have to deal with number 3, and that's Surratt.
The country and so many greats who have won it. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. It really is a team award. We have what Mendoza's doing now invites the comparisons for sure. Moore, the play fake. He's on target to Kenyon Sadiq across midfield and scampers out of bounds.
First down.
The Indiana Hoosiers. As a matter of fact, ESPN News is projecting Indiana will be the winner of this game. Dante Moore, back shoulder throw. Intended for DeCorian Moore. Thought he was going to Yale, wound up at Cal. Moore rolls away from the rush, fires, incomplete. You think they're going to be okay? You think you're going to go to a bowl game next year? And Signetti gave him the Signetti face and said, bowl game, and we're going to do much better than that. And as usual, he was right. Kobe Martin, the redshirt freshman from Fishers, Indiana.
He marches to the beat of his own drum.
Kalon Black, big haul. Kalon Black, touchdown! Oh, and finally a smile.
Playing in his hometown is one of those full circle moments that she has prayed for.
And the prayers are answered. Here's McClellan again, run after the catch. He's taken down.
But he still needs to play more ball. And this Oregon team in general, very, very young and should be really good next season.
Swing pass for De'Aaron Hill. That lead blocker, number 25, is Kilohana Hasselritter. Wonderful people to be around. The K-Crew, as we're known at ESPN. Here's Jamari Johnson. Great run after the catch. He got yanked down just shy of the end zone by Jaja Boyd. Harris, long exchange, and then Moore throws a touchdown. Roger Saliapaga, the sophomore tight end.
Bruh.
So they win the most recent biggest game.
Listen, Indiana was not playing with Oregon at all, bro. The first play of the game was a pick 6 by Indiana, bro. Like them niggas wasn't playing, bro. Indiana versus Miami, bro, in the national championship, bro. That's gonna be a dog fight, bro, because they both got great defense, bro. So That's gonna be a dog fight, bro. That's going to be a dog fight, bro. No cap, bro. So, hey, who y'all got? Indiana, Miami, bro. Man, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, man. That's gonna be a dog fight, bro.